the Jazz's tanking has hidden, I want to say hidden another level, but they've been doing this because they did this the game before with Markkanen. And I think it's kind of incumbent on us to be like pointing this out because the tanking has gotten worse. And I think it's going to keep getting worse until people get mad enough about it.
Yeah, I'm okay with pointing it out. I mean, we can be the ombudsman of NBA tanking and competitive equity, but to what end? Like, what are we hoping to solve or fix here? Because the NBA has kind of been gesturing at trying to fix this stuff for years. Justin, you said the Jazz have been doing this for a while now. They've been doing it for a while in seasons lengths, like year over year over year have been doing this now. No one really seems to be all that bothered by it.
Yeah, it was last year and the year before. I mean, it was getting to the point with like Lauri Markkanen, and it was like, has anyone seen him? I feel like they were. We had varying reports and visuals just to even get an idea of whether he was healthy or whether he was alive, quite frankly, at different points last year. It's so wild to like read on Twitter or just wherever these things, or NBA Reddit. Every time someone comes with some very well thought out proposition for how to fix this, there inevitably every single time are 20 people who come down and say like, well, you just created this cataclysmic problem that would have to be dealt with. To speak to what Rob was saying, it's just like, I that's where I am too, Rob, where I'm just like, yeah, we can complain about it, but I don't know what to do. It just seems Occam's razor. Like we just might as well stick with what we got.
I just think it's fine to point that out, but I do think we're at the point where there needs to be action because this is pretty fucking embarrassing to basically say that we have 30 more games left in the season and they're just not going to try for a certain quarter, even though that they could be a different thing. I think this deadline set it up so that the problem is going to be unavoidable, where you had a lot of teams that were bad making the biggest moves. And so we're used to, on this podcast, everywhere else in the NBA, to be like, oh, old faces, new places. Let's kind of diagnose all this new stuff that's going on. Instead, we're seeing teams not play those guys in DC. In Indy, sounds like Zubac isn't going to play for a little bit, or you're seeing them just get benched for no fucking reason. Like, the point of basketball as a product, as an entertainment source, is to watch these amazing athletes do what they do. To suggest that they're not going to do that as much as they can is really like kind of chilling in terms of just like the future of the sport, I think.
I wouldn't go that far, just because this feels like one of those things that real people, and by that I mean not us, don't care about that much. Like, if you are a hardcore Utah Jazz fan, are you aware of what's happening? Yeah, you're not blind to it. Like, you're watching these games or not, but you're generally aware of how they're managing the rotation to lose these games more or less intentionally. But so long as it gets you Darren Peterson, no one really gives a shit. And this is kind of one of the problems with trying to fix this is history forgets shamelessness when it works. And if it gets you the guy that you want, no one really cares about how shameless it was in the first place.